There isn't much you can do but sit with it if you have been attacked by demons the way that I have been. And it's sad because that's what happens to people like me who don't have support. And it stems back, well, it's really not, it hasn't been a problem. I've held myself pretty good since the age 5 when really I should have had the support of my dad, but he wasn't there, and I did what I can do to get love, but that wasn't ever it really. I'm just broken down really. I don't have that support, so it's just come up now that a lot of injury from all of that, and just the scars that I have from having sacrificed myself for loves that just don't exist there. But I'm doing what I'm supposed to do is just love people and try and help them, but it doesn't pay off for me. How you give and give and give to the narcissist, and it's breadcrumbs, and it's just scooting along, and they don't really know any other, they don't know a plateau and getting higher and getting better. They don't know any of that. It's just been really hard through this Scorpio transit. For me, it's squaring my moon, the sun squaring my moon. It's a twice a year thing that the sun will square your moon, but happens to be, that with this Mars opposition Uranus on the new moon on the 12th, and I don't think I'm gonna put this video on. I know I look like crap, and I went through something, I'm going through something that is like, unfortunately, it's changed my demeanor, and that's what it's meant to do. Demons want you as ugly as they are. And once you're all the way used and worthless to them, like say you don't have any life force in you anymore, they're preying on your life force energy, then they just discard you. You're nothing. They don't want to even deal with the responsibility of having created that. And well, I'm hanging on for my dear life. I'm hanging on for whatever small bit of my soul that I might have left in me. Any kind of, it feels like that, it really does right now. And it's November 7th, but I probably won't post this at all. They, whatever you want to call it, there are people that have demons coming through them right now. That's what's been kind of creeping up. It's like, oh, so you are the harbor for Satan because you're walking in a fog. And it's even much more worse than just, oh, they haven't been located of reality. No, they're being harnessed and programmed by the hidden hand, you can say, but whatever it is, babes, it's a monster. They have monsters, and they have things swirling about, literally, they call them attachments, demonic attachments, like on their back. There could be several of them. I mean, literally, you can get visions of it. Unfortunately, it's happening to me. I keep praying for help from the God that I know. I'm a healer, and I know how to heal, and my God heals. And we get better through some things. Interaction, relationships are very important. But these demons are jealous of people like that, who we are loving people. We are benefiting from each other there. We are creating a vortex that is impenetrable by the demons, and that threatens them, of course, and I'm experiencing a lot only because I haven't had support. This not any one person's fault or even mine, but it's going on since the age, since my dad left, and it's not his fault either. I mean, I've worked through a lot of these wounds since childhood, but we get traumatized as we get older, and then, of course, here I am. I'm priding myself in working. See, the best way to do it is you just know that it's there, and you express to your partner or whoever is next to you if they want to know who you are. They won't do these certain things where maybe you have sensitivities around it. Like, for instance, me being abandoned and just having no support. It's not really a problem. I'm not saying here you got to be my legs and my arms. And he showed me a lot, like, with music. But it's strange where that has turned. It's like I kind of use it to get to express deep emotions to people that maybe I don't like. And it's like, that's not right. Maybe it is, but I used it last time. It made me. There wasn't any other way that I can express to these people who I was and what I was representing, unless I picked up my guitar and played something phenomenal. And I just see I don't even have any support about that, and leave it to just being alone to my own. I guess it's just I'm really in danger of negativity, and see lately, just recently, I hate to say this, but it's taken my confidence away a little bit. I've been poking through. I'm an Aries rising, and I have been working through psychosomatic symptoms. I'm just being injured. Really, it's a tentacle coming from Satan's den, in the form of people, and it's not just one person, but yes, working closely with that person, I see that they just are too much dark for me, too unconscious, too uh, behind. I'm sorry. There's your number 7 this year. Whether it's like for me, it's like, okay, so what? But anyway, it's none of anybody's business. And unfortunately, I mean, here I am. I need help, but I can't get it. Not from the narcissistic society, fucking psycho, fucking people. Everybody has gone crazy. And I've never sat in this position like this in all my life, you see. But here I am doing this. It's not a good sign. It means that my solar plexus, I don't have good confidence right now. I'm poking through. It's a day-to-day thing. I think you have to stand up and fight and say no. I think it's time to go to court. Really, all of humanity needs to go to court and say, no, I exist here. These people don't think that I have a human value as being human at all. They would rather us be welcome mats and breadcrumb us across the board. And now let's just look at that. It's not really an individual scale, right? The collective can rise up and say, why do we make sense out of this bullshit? Detail after detail that's just meant to confuse us and keep us in cloud mode so that they can just keep jacking us, our energy, our life force energy, and this is very real. Astrology shows it, and it's time now. What are you going to do? You can't have one foot in the fucking Satan's goddamn den and then one foot tooling about in heaven. You're crazy. You're going to be found out as a fucking cheater and a hider. You're hiding. You're creating havoc along the fringes, and you're lessening it more and more on the planet. That any of this is known, the better way, the fucking good life. Just your torturous fucking Christianity, Satan ran bullshit. It needs to end. Stop everything. You live a fucking lie.